welcome to the first edition of the Redbacks TV, and we're here in Redbacks studio, and I'm joined here by club legend and secretary of the senior club, Adrian D'Agostino.
Hey, Beaver.
Yes, good, thank you, Daggy.
Big news out of the pre-season and the first round.
Yes.
2 red inks for you, so you're flying.
Oh, mate, what
Not
did you
out yet,
expect?
exactly. I know. What's that? A strike rate of nearly 100. So
Yes.
I'm fine, mate.
Thank you, mate.
Good to be here.
Good to be here, and it's a new initiative here we've got at the Redbacks to bring you some video and some results on both the juniors and seniors and what's going on in the club.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I hope everyone enjoys it, and let's get into it.
Yeah,
Adrian.
definitely. So what have you got for us today, Beav?
Mate, probably first thing we should do is thank our great sponsor in
Stick Cricket.
who are sponsoring the show.
Yep, been doing some great work with Cole, which you'll see hopefully for this video, if not for the next one.
Yep.
Some of the intros and outros and graphics we're going to have for our YouTube channel, which is exciting, which we have more info in throughout the show. Couple of shots up already, a couple of videos up already. The Redbacks Cup stuff's up, our Muster Day's up, and a couple of the trial games are up.
Fantastic.
Definitely more to come there, but yeah, so that's exciting. So thank you, Stick Cricket, for being involved.
Brilliant.
Pardon me.
And we'll have some helpful hints later in the show of how to be a night watchman from you,
exactly.
Davey.
It was
good.
very good.
I'll question you about that a bit
Yeah,
later, mate.
definitely.
So pre-season was a good one. We kicked it off with the Redbacks Cup.
Yep. The bad guys got one away, so that was good.
So that was an important 10-year anniversary of the Redbacks Cup this year.
Yep, the shirts came out great. You can see me wearing my one. The Wanderers strip looks great as well. Discussions underway for us to possibly have that as a playing strip next year, which is exciting.
Yes.
I didn't hear a bad word about any of that, which is great.
It was a great day, and well done to the Wanderers, and what an outstanding innings from Benny Carter.
Yeah, Benny smoked it. Pretty much didn't give us a crap. 10 overs in, we were in a world of trouble, and Benny was nearly 90 by that stage.
Yep.
So him and Anthony put on 140 for the first wicket, and that was almost the end of section. Despite a spirited chase from Jeff Willis, Chris D'Agostino and Rob Dalton, the captain, wasn't enough for us. It's good to see Mick Carthy taking a few wickets as captain as well.
Yeah, well done to both the skippers, Mick Carthy and Damage, for a great job, and well done. Redbacks Cup will be back again next year.
Definitely. And the junior day was great as well.
Yeah, fantastic junior day this year. Another new initiative this year where we've got Cricket New South Wales out to run a set of activities and a fun day for all the young kids, and it was a great turnout. Probably 100 plus kids there for the day.
There was,
lots of fun, lots of drills, the blow up nets. The kids got into it, and the parents got into it as well, and enjoyed the sausage sizzle, and it was great weather.
Yes. So. A couple of shout outs we had to give. Mickey Pell was on the barbecue all day, did a great job, pretty much getting everything organised that was out of our control.
Yep.
Jack D'Agostino provided the generator, and the coaches that came down and helped out on the day. That was great. The feedback from the Thunder guys and Cricket New South Wales and John O'Lees was outstanding.
Yep.
Thought it was brilliant. Again, the highlights are up on our social media.
Yeah, it was a great day, and there was plenty of parents from my young team as well that helped out on the barbecue and the drinks and the sausage sandwiches, so thanks to that. The season's kicked off.
It has, yep. One round of seniors, 2 juniors.
Two juniors.
Couple of 2 days.
A couple of 2 days. We're halfway through in the older age groups, but all the younger age groups have had 2 games.
Yep. What are the highlights been?
Mate, the highlights are definitely our young 8s and 9s who don't play competition, but getting out on the park and enjoying their first taste of bigger cricket for particularly the 8s. So that's great to see, and they seem to be having lots of fun from the photos I've seen. So I'm really chuffed with that. Real highlight is obviously the numbers we've got this year across the teams. I mean, we've got 3 teams in the under 11s, outstanding numbers. About 40% of our players are new players to the club this year, and people that haven't played cricket before.
Yeah.
So we probably have 50 to 60 people that have never played cricket before join the club. So it just shows the direction we're going in. Our under 10s are probably leading the way at the moment, straight on to top of the competition, two games, 2 wins, so that's fantastic for those guys.
Yeah, in their first season of competition, isn't it?
So that's brilliant. Bit of a slow start to a couple of our other teams in the 11s. We've got 3 teams, but only 1 win there, but a good innings from Riley Brandle last week, got a 30-odd not out, retired, and a few wickets, so that was a good...
awesome.
Good game for him. Our under 12s, we've got a brand new team in our under 12s who've won both their first matches.
Oh, brilliant. And they were the guys we had the late coach come on board.
Yeah, so Shane Seeney came on, but they've got 2 wins out of 2, so that's fantastic for those boys. And really good stuff there. Our under 13s of one of our teams has got off to a flyer with a tie and a win, but last weekend a very convincing win with Hamish, Player of the Year from last year for the juniors, getting 93 not out, just falling short of his first century for the Redbacks, and Emrinda smashing 85. So they piled on the runs. Our 14s struggled with a bit of a disappointing loss, but they'll bounce back, and 15s got a win, and 16s just fell short in a very close match. But some outstanding results from the boys already, and big things ahead.
Great stuff. I know the seniors had a rough first round, would say. There's a lot of rusty performances. In the end, 3 teams got within, that looked shot in first day, got within 12 runs and a couple of wickets of either pinching outright or snaring first innings. 8th grade got a win on the back of Carl Soda's, Killer Carl, 3 wickets. Captain Kev, Greg Keeley and James Jordan all hit 30s to get 8s home.
Yep.
And 2s started their premiership defence with a big win. Benny Bean out back amongst the wickets with 5 for. Like nothing changed there. And your good self, Beav, had your jerk captain declaring you in the late 70s. So.
Yes, bit disappointed there, Daggy. When
I think it was for the best though.
Yeah, you have Davey down one end hogging the strike.
Yeah.
Thanks, Davey. And I get told I got 3 overs, and you declare after 1. What's going on?
That's decisive, mate.
That's decisive.
It's
I still had 2 overs left, mate. Disappointing.
But well, good to see you.
Thanks, mate.
Start the season well.
Yeah.
Good to see Benny blow out a bit of rust, and I thought Al bowled superbly as well.
Yeah,
bowled as good as he has for a long time.
It was a good win for the defending premiers, mate.
Definitely. And our first grade, all the guys, all the feedback has been very positive that they got a season to look forward to. We've picked up Kim Daly, who's an ex-Northern Districts first grader, has played over 200 first grade games for Northern Districts. He's going to be a great addition to the club. And in a rusty performance again, I think ones are looking onwards and upwards as well. So that's positive signs for all the senior guys.
Yeah, that's great. It's great to be back on the park, and round 2 coming up this weekend.
Yes.
So let's hope a few of the teams. We've got nine grades, 9 teams. Only two first round winners, but let's hope we.
It's onwards and upwards from here.
Yes, certainly. What else we got to talk about, Daggy? Night watchman. Before we go,
Night watchman.
So, tell me the role of the night watchman, Daggy.
So I promoted myself the night watchman, as you know, and saw those final 3 deliveries off without any trouble in the world. Just punched 1 through point, 1 over mid off, and finished a nice 3 not out. I also finished 3 out the next day, so that was a good start to the season for me.
That's pretty soft on yourself there, mate, because usually I find that when a night watchman goes in, his job is just to see out the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So we send a night watchman in who goes in for 5 balls and tries to hit 4 of them for 6.
Yeah, well, they'll let it be hit.
Oh, please.
Not much I can do with that. I try to get the fifth
kids
on.
Do not follow in this guy's footsteps. Night watchman is to see out the
My retirement's going well though. I retired straight after that, so it's going well. Unfortunately, we're short this week, so
you're back.
I have to come back.
Oh, great.
I was looking forward to the week off.
The boys will be so chuffed to hear it.
Yeah, I know. So
that's crazy.
Unfortunately, for the boys, I'm back.
Excellent.
But the good news is I'll be bowling first change because we've got no bowlers this week. So it's exciting times.
Hope we bat well.
Yeah, I know.
So some other things that are happening. Milo Cricket kicks off our Inter Cricket program this weekend.
I caught up with Shonik, the coordinator, today.
Yep.
So that'll be on the back end of this interview, catching up with Shonks. I sat down with him. He's very excited about the 10 weeks ahead. Went through a few drills with him today, a few ideas. Chewed the fat a little bit about his approach to the juniors. Him and Ernie are both excited. Everyone watching this from the senior club at least will know Ernie and the passion Cuddles brings to the game. So it's great to see 2 guys who are not just passionate about the game, but passionate about the club, in charge of some of the future Redbacks. Yeah,
it's great for blokes that don't have kids involved to put up their hand and give up their time to look after the 4s, 5, 6-year-olds and develop them and get them ready for bigger cricket. So thanks to Shonik and Ernie for doing that, and the club's here to help. Reminder to all the people out there, our club gear is available for sale for players as well. So our polos and our training shirts. Most of the kids you'll see around wearing these, so that's great to see.
Definitely.
Supporting the club gear.
We've got the next batch of personalised stuff in soon, don't we?
That's right.
As well as the black polos, which you've seen around. If you're interested in that, contact Grant. you can or jump onto our website and see and visit the store, and we can get that out to you ASAP.
So this great cap you're wearing, Adrian, how do you get one of these, mate?
So this is our 10-year cap for those that haven't seen them. I won't show you my terrible hair, but everyone who has played 10 years or will play 10 years will receive one of these. They're made by Richardson, who are the Major League Baseball hat suppliers. So they're great quality, very comfy. Anyone who doubts the quality of these hats, Dave Raymond played a whole game of cricket in one this round, which hasn't yet happened before where you're wearing a club hat.
Yes.
So they must go all right. So, they're very comfy.
10 years, mate. 10 years. Play for the Redbacks, 10
exactly.
years.
So all the juniors coming through, a few juniors got one last year, Daniel Smith and co. So if you're starting under 8s, you'll have them ready to go by the time you're ready for seniors.
Yep.
But great hats, and there's plenty of stock, so that'll be a great new tradition.
And around the club at the moment, so we've got a great committee on board. We've got a new treasurer this year.
Yeah, Manish's doing a great job. For those that haven't met him, he will be floating around. He's available at all committee meetings, which we encourage everyone to get to. They're the third Wednesday of every month at Duke's Oval. So if you're interested in being part of the club or have any ideas you'd like the committee to hear, everyone's welcome. So you can see Manish there as well as all of us.
Yep.
I think we've done a good job this year of streamlining the meetings to be over and done in about an hour, which is great for the people that don't want to sit and listen to my waffle, or Grant's waffle, more to the point. So there's time for that after the meeting, of course, but anyone interested, get down to them. This year we've brought in meat raffles.
Yes.
The senior teams are running every Saturday night a meat raffle. Typical meat raffle prices, couple of bucks for a ticket. $10 will get you quite a few. They're great trays, courtesy of Connor Meats, the butchers at Warrington. Very good feedback from them, and already in a couple of weeks we've raised over $800.
So this is at the Pioneer on Saturday
night at the Pioneer.
Yep.
Each week a senior team will take that on board, and 5th grader up this week, 7th grade next week, and all the way through. And we'll also, once one day's hit, we'll start doing a few more initiatives around back to the Pioneer nights with a few free drinks and some presentations to hopefully build a bit more interest there.
Yeah, well done to the seniors for doing their part
yes,
for the club.
I've got to particularly mention Dane and Kerr, who has been driving both the raffles so far and will take on that weekly responsibility from 1st grade, which is great. So he'll be lending a hand to whichever team's rostered on. He's doing a great job and has offered to continue to do so. Which
good to see he's doing something off the park, because he's doing very little on the park.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think he's yet here to run. So given he's a 2nd grade fill-in this week, that's more good poaching from me. But anyway, we'll move on.
No, fantastic. So club's in really good shape at the moment.
Yeah.
Got plenty of passionate people on the committee. Financially, we're looking good.
Definitely.
Thanks to all our great sponsors that have come on board. Dino's doing Player of the Week of the Week for the juniors. Pizzas galore there. So it's fantastic.
Got to mention as well, obviously our major sponsor, Mulgar Excavations, are back on board.
Yep.
So thanks to Dan and Tracy for all the great support they give the club. We couldn't do what we do without you. Apart from that, the idea of this show is every couple of weeks, send your feedback in. If there's anything you want to hear from the club or from anyone around the club, let us know, and we can hopefully address those questions directly. Even at a district level, it's not hard for us to get in touch with some of the powers that be at a high level and get some answers through to the guys that might be interested. Coming up, we've got an interview in the next couple of weeks. Keep promising it, but Jason Bradley's agreed to be part of the show. Great jabber. The super coach, as we call him here.
Yep.
And if there's anyone else you'd love to hear from, any long-term players, any kids that are doing a good job, we'll be trying to catch up with them as well. So get in touch, either in the comments on Facebook or shoot us an email. I'll get the details up on screen below just here.
Brilliant. No worries, David.
Beautiful.
So first show over and done with. Thanks for your time, mates.
Yeah.
Hope the Redbacks fans and supporters and players enjoy the show, and we'll be back in a couple of weeks to give you an update on how each team's going and who's scoring the runs and taking the wickets.
Beautiful. Go the Redbacks.
No worries. Cheers, mate.
Thanks, mate.